Online shopping is quickly becoming the preferred choice for many more families during the pandemic, and the demand for to-your-door shipping has only increased since the start of the holiday season. And now experts are warning all those extra orders could cause a shipping nightmare this year. Add that to the list for 2020. New Tonight News Nation anchor Nicole Burley joins us with an idea of what we can expect. Nicole?
Oh yeah, Marty, nightmare is right. One of the experts I spoke with for this story estimates American consumers accelerated by about 5 years our transition to buying more items online versus in retail stores. And that acceleration in online business could mean a shipping nightmare over the next few weeks. The holiday shopping season is upon us, right in the middle of a global pandemic. For the past 5 years, e-commerce has grown around 15% each year, but not this year, says David Morris with Fortune magazine.
This year, the growth is more into 20% or above, so there's way more than people expected.
A big part of that, the 5 days between Thanksgiving and Cyber Monday, when U.S. shoppers spent nearly $35 billion with online retailers.
The pandemic surge is definitely real, it's huge, and it's going to be, I think, a long-term transformation.
And that transformation means shipping is a key component to success for many of those retailers.
Almost all of us are shopping online.
Professor Michael Cusimano with MIT's Sloan School of Management says Amazon, which employs more than 1 million people, is known for offering 1 to 2 day deliveries and has hundreds of facilities around the country, is expanding even more. The online retail giant is taking over space currently left empty by former mall department stores around the country.
They're taking over shopping malls, abandoned Sears buildings, and turning them into Amazon distribution centers and warehouses, and it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Amazon also leased 12 additional Boeing airplanes, adding to its fleet of more than 75 aircraft, further strengthening its shipping logistics system for holiday deliveries.
The bigger it gets, the more effective it gets at actually delivering products and services, because it has everything.
Amazon's fulfillment capacity expansion could give the company an important advantage this season. An increase in volume means an increase in pressure on delivery companies, FedEx, UPS, and USPS, which are all currently operating 7 days a week.
UPS has hired something like 100,000 new people on a temporary basis, so there's a big surge there.
UPS imposed temporary shipping restrictions on 6 large retailers last week. According to the Wall Street Journal, those retailers include Macy's, LL Bean, and Gap, meaning if the retailers exceed their allocated space, packages will only be picked up once space is available.
UPS has gone to some length to clarify that they already had sort of negotiated allotments for those retailers that are based on informed projections of what was already happening with the pandemic. So the limitations are on unplanned volume.
As a remedy, some retailers are using multiple carriers. For example, Macy's website lists UPS, USPS, and DoorDash. But in all this, what ultimately matters to most consumers, that packages arrive on time. Here are some important deadlines to remember. Yesterday was the cutoff for many USPS international shipments. Next Tuesday, December 15th, is the ground shipping deadline for USPS, UPS, and FedEx. December 19th is the deadline for USPS Priority Mail. December 21st is the deadline for UPS 3-day Select and FedEx Express Saver and 3-day Freight. December 23rd is the deadline for USPS Priority Mail Express, UPS Next Day Air, and FedEx Overnight.
Shipping guarantees in particular, UPS and FedEx normally have cash back if they break their deadline. Those aren't in effect this year. They've suspended their guarantees because of the pandemic, which gives you a sense of how much uncertainty there is.
Well, you heard it right there, lots of uncertainty. Some delivery companies like FedEx do offer limited services on Christmas Day, but of course, you will pay a premium. And don't forget, any major weather events over the next few weeks could unexpectedly slow down all the delivery companies.